Hi guys, these are intermediate bulk containers, or what is also known as IBC totes. Now let's go look at some.
So let's get over here. We're going to talk about what we have found a little solution for these tanks, and we're going to show you how we're going to be using them for a water treatment system. All right.
Hey guys, do y'all have IBC totes that look like this one? And do you use it to collect rainwater? And do you put it in big black tubs like this?
Well guys, we do. And I'm going to show you some tricks, how to filter your water and how to fix little problematic things. And it's going to blow your mind. $750 cheaper than anywhere else. And you're going to do it by following this video. Let's go.
Or do you have one that looks like this one? And if you do, we have a solution that will help you.
All right, so let's go in the shop and we're going to check out how to fix it. So one of the deals is what? Leaky valves, leaky seals, leaky connectors. Well, we're going to show you something. Why go and order those little weird gaskets when you can what?
Make it at home. Make
your own. And I mean, literally for free.
Today we are going to give you, today we're back in the shop and we are going to give you a few tips on what we do when we are dealing with our IBC totes. Now right over here you see there is supposed to be a gasket right here, but we lost it. And it happens a lot. Usually you lose them or they wear out and then they start leaking. Well, we have found a cheaper alternative to buying them, which is making them out of this. It's usually just packing foam. You just get it when you buy a new microwave or coffee pot or something like that. And over here, I want to show you a comparison. So come over here. Now this stuff, you can see it's a lot tighter made than this. And this will last a lot longer. We have some of it in our IBC totes that lasted over 5 years. And that, it won't last long, but if you have to get it put in, then it will substitute until you can get better quality stuff. Now I'm going to cut this part out and I'm going to put it in here and I'll show you. So I made this. It's just a little pattern piece, I guess you call it. And it fits in here perfectly. And then this part goes in here perfectly. And I'm sure you can find something around your shop that's like this that you can use for this purpose. I traced around it like this, and then I traced around it like this. It is pretty simple, and I'm going to cut it out.
So what she's making is she's making a gasket out of this high-density foam. And believe it or not, the gaskets that come with these things is just high-density foam. Basically the same thing.
Basically the same thing.
But you get this material in a lot of your stuff. I mean, it doesn't matter what you order, you'll usually get this packing foam in this material, this kind. And there is the fairly open cell, and then there's the very closed tight cell. It's about 3/16, I'd say 1/8 inch to 3/16 thick. Kira first figured this out about 5 years ago in Idaho. We had rain totes and they leaked, and she found some of this in the shop, and she just figured, she didn't even actually know it was packing material. She says, I made some gaskets for those and they're not leaking. So guess what? We've been doing it ever since, and it works great. So see what she's made. It's real simple, and it will go in there, and then that's a large flat surface. Have you seen, this is for tote number 2. At the beginning of the video, we showed you the 2 totes. This is tote number 2. That's for the fire protection tote. And then it has this for a pressure pump that we hook up to it. And it does a really good job. Holds, that one's a 330 gallon, I think. Yeah. And then these other ones for this right here, they're a standard IPS. So it's iron pipe sized.
Yeah, so we usually use this for like drinking water.
So these are for drinking water, and that's the big pile of them that you saw there at the very beginning of the video. They've got these on them. They were full of fractionated coconut oil. It's basically diesel oil. You know, I can run my diesel pickup on it.
Yeah.
And so we have a couple of 100 gallons of that was left over in these tanks. And then we have a bunch of them, as you've seen on the stand there in the first clip there, of this. This is what fits it. And a standard female adapter screws right on. Whoops. Screws right onto that. Yeah, I got bad hands. And the same as a standard 2-inch pipe thread. So we have a bunch of these. We have like 15 of these tanks, and that's what we use them for. So same thing. You can, in fact, with this one, see, she's made the pattern here. She can just cut the whole thing out completely like that, or she can cut the center out as well as the whole thing out and make the gasket up in here. And then when it fits on there, you can put your adapters. So you guys, if y'all want something that's not as complicated and as expensive as this to make, I'm going to show you these items right here real quick. It is just, they're dirt cheap. They're dirt cheap. They're Temu. Temu sells a bunch. So look below the video for the link to it. Temu sells a whole lot of IBC tote related stuff, and it's half the price you'd pay anywhere. I mean, literally anywhere. Amazon, eBay, Sears, Kmart's, whatever the hell, if anything's still in business nowadays, it's about half the price or less. So look below the video and you'll find these items right here. And you can get them and hold on to them and make sure your thread count is right. Typically in the United States, you're using the 2-inch standard thread. These tanks right here were international, so they have the metric. So be sure you know which ones you're getting. And you can just measure. One is about 2.5 inches across, and the other one is about 2 1/4. So there's your difference. All right.
I want to actually take a moment, though, to thank my Buy Me a Coffee donations, because I was able to make this.
Ooh, nice.
And I made this for the senior center. I still haven't gotten all the strings tucked in, but I think it's wonderful.
Well, she does great work, guys, and this is the stuff she likes to make. So when y'all send the little Buy Me a Coffee thing, those links under the video, this is what Kira does with a lot of it, including...
And
I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them. She wasn't going to show you guys. Kira got herself a cup. I'm going to let it freeze right there. And it's, if you don't know Kira, by the time you read this, you'll know Kira.
To a T.
To a T. Now, ain't that funny? If you got that, you could pause and look at that. All right. So the goal of this video is to show you guys cool things you can do with IBC totes. And those of you smart enough to stuck with the video, I'm going to show you something now. See, I don't want to share this with jackrabbits. Jackrabbits are the people who go look at your video, and then they run because it ain't what they wanted immediately, in the first 45 seconds, and they run. So now that the jackrabbits are all gone, this. So let me turn that light over there back on. I turned that light off because it was very distracting. This is a pool pump. They're $60 or less. Look below the video for a link to this, because this thing right here, this thing, has the capacity to filter. So hold on just a second. I'm going to lay all the parts out. All right, I had to get it all unboxed. All right, this thing here has the ability to take the rainwater. The reason you have the IBC totes, for most people, this video is going to be called Rainwater Collection Tips for those who use IBC totes. And I ain't done yet either. Stay tuned. These come from Temu for 70% cheaper than buying them anywhere. Okay, so hold on. Now, that's what's in the link below the video, is those kind of items. I actually have it's an app link or something like that, but I'm going to make sure you know the names of these things. So this thing here has a filter in it. It is a basic pleated filter, replaceable, dirt cheap. We own, I think if I look up here, I don't know where it's all at, but we own about 10 packs of these. We use these right here. The water gets pumped through the filter and cleaned. It's a pool made to run all the time.
Yeah.
But this is a pool filtration system for a swimming pool. Ultralight, only about 110 watts of power. And this will take up to 7 of those IBC totes. Okay. The intermediate bulk containers that are used for shipping. It will take 7, up to 8, I guess, if you pipe them all together and you pull from one end and you send it all the way back and put it through all of them. It will filter that volume of water. You can take this filter, it's a standard 4-inch filter, and replace it with a 3 micron. Now this is a 15 micron pleated filter. The cool thing is you see how it's hollow on the inside? You can also put a chlorine bar in there. Do not use HTH. This ain't a swimming pool. This is water you're cleaning. Right there. So what it does is it'll take the water that's in your IBC tank, it'll pump it from the bottom, send it back up to the top, and aerate it. Preventing algae, preventing bacteria, preventing everything.
Yeah, it's constantly like moving.
Constantly moving. It'll run and cycle that, and then you pump it over into a sterile container, and that's what we do with ours. So it'll run and cycle it, so your rainwater comes in, it goes into the tank, then this thing here with a float switch will kick on and start cycling it on a countdown timer that you can pick up or buy, or you can just do it on a regular little plug-in timer, you know, that you buy something just cheap, something like this. So whenever there's need for turning it on, it'll turn on and cycle. And if there's no water, these shut themselves off anyhow. But there you go. See? You just turn it on for 30 minutes, off for 4 hours, on for 30 minutes, off for 4 hours, and it will keep your water clean in your rainwater collection. So it doesn't matter if you use rainwater collection in an IBC tank, in a Plastimark tank, or a, God, there's 50 brands, the big, large plastic tanks. It doesn't matter what you use it in. If you take this and put a T, I'll just use this as an example, down at the bottom of your tank, and you tie into this, and then you shoot the other half back into the top of your tank, you're constantly cycle filtering that water. It reduces the failure rates of your water, sickness, illness, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it allows you to not have to worry about the water content in your tanks going bad. It's the best way to go. This one, good brand name by Intex. $60. Now you liking me? So the jackrabbits are going to be pissed because they didn't catch this part.
Yeah.
So whether you've got a cistern in the ground, or you've got a water tank above ground, or you've got 3 or 4 IBC containers because we got morons running the country, and you want to make sure that you're going to have a water supply, runs on, and this will run on a square wave inverter, a standard inverter, anything, just as long as it's 120 volts, because they don't make DC versions of these. Okay.
Yeah.
So go to the link below the video, get you one of these, a 4-pack of these, and you're good. And that's 6 to 8 months, 7 months average, right there. Taking the trash that comes off your roof, or that might be collecting in the bottom of your cistern.
Yeah.
And you can take that pipe and shoot it all the way to the bottom to stir, and it'll clean your water. It'll clean it amazingly well. So the other option now is, this is just a mock-up. It's not all correct sizes, so I'm going to have Kara hold it. This piece right here with a fitting that goes to the tank will be mounted like so, and has a drip leg. So and we're going to show you. There's going to be a video on this pretty soon, so I'm showing you the parts list. I use just this, a Street 90 and a T, pressure fittings all, and then a reducer. And that means that the silt that would come out of that tank, well, I got dirty fingernails. I mean, you can tell I've been working out there in the ground today.
He's been helping me with the garden.
I'm gardening with Kara. So all your little silt, and then you have a clean out cap that you can unscrew and take off and clean out your drip pipe right there. Now, going towards the tank that you're going to store your water in from your IBC tank, you have an 80 mesh. So that means there's 80 holes per inch. And over here you have a 200 mesh. Now that's practically, with a chlorine tablet, That's drinking quality water, better than what the city gives you. That's about what, 70 micron. So that's really good quality. This is about, I don't know, 250 micron. Yeah, I don't know. Depends if you're in Detroit or in your Wisconsin or something in Milwaukee, maybe that's your water quality already. But this is better. So these are items from Temu. So look below the video. I'm going to put the name of it so you can key search it when you go in there and you put the app in your computer or phone, whatever. These are only $7 with this stuff in it. $7, man. And I was buying these for years. I was buying these from years from Rain Brothers. I'm not going to say their name. You know, they're litigious jackasses. So I've installed a lot of these tanks. So I was buying these for $26. And then I'm like, oh, I got a deal. They're $19 on Amazon. And then Kara goes, hey, Dad, ain't that the same identical brand, same identical? It's right here on Temu. Oh, no, hon, they're poor quality. These things will break real quick. Guess what?
Look at them.
It's the same identical product for $7.50. I feel like an ass, don't I? So this is the setup. So it'll go through this, reduce to 1 inch, go through these, and it's just gravity. And it'll clean the water all the way down to 75 or lower, or 70 micron, which is, like I said, drinking quality. Then you're going to run this and cycle it in the big tank, and it's going to clean it down to pure, nice, beautiful, standard quality, better than tap water, better than just about any big city's water, drinking water. And you've done it all for under $100. By the time you're done, this little setup here is about $100. Or you can go to go to other people, and you can pay $850 by the time you're done. Who would you listen to?
I think I listen to Temu.
Listen to what Temu's got. Listen to us. Help yourself. All right, so you've seen the simplicities. Don't be stuck waiting on something to come in the mail. Make it yourself. It's easy. And don't forget, look what you get when you send her a coffee. Look below the video for that. She puts that on every video.
Yep.
That's
I got
so
this
funny.
on Temu too.
What do you say?
Bye-bye.
Y'all be good, guys.